Hey, everybody, welcome to Wednesday Night Power Planning. This is a night that's just really, when they asked me a long time ago to do this, and I know I ended up talking too much, so I apologize right off the bat, but I chose Wednesday night because to me, it's the middle of the week. It is our oasis, is our chance to kind of come back to what did you have planned for this week? What have you knocked out of the ballpark already? What the week kind of already got away from you because of the holiday and you felt like Monday was Sunday. So it gives us a kind of chance to regroup and keep the week moving and grooving rather than just getting stopped in our tracks. So before we actually get started, and for those of you that just popped on, I just literally ran up my stairs. I just got home from a local that I was hosting. So anyway, if you'll bow with me, bow your heads with me, and let's begin in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are just so incredibly grateful for where we are in our journeys. We know that none of what we do would happen without your hand and without your will and without your destiny for our lives. As long as we are following you and what you envision for us, then we know that we are on the right path. This world is all about helping others, and that is what we do, and we try to do it through your will. We just ask blessings as we begin this new month on each and every person that is in this industry, those who are joining us, and those who are coming alongside us. We just pray that you give us the words, the wisdom, and the knowledge, and the empowerment that they need from us. We're so grateful for that. We ask also for prayers over those right now that are hurting, those that are, sorry, my phone's ringing, for those that are not feeling their best right now. Dear Lord, we know that you know their discomforts, and we know that you will heal them. And we just pray over everyone in this team and in this industry, and for our leaders, Paul and Jason, and all those that are in leadership with Lavelle. We're grateful for many blessings. In your name we pray. Amen. My phone was ringing. That was right in the middle of, oh man. Okay, all righty. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to write down the 3 things that we are grateful for. I'm going to open chat group really quick. Feel free to unmute if you want to and share something that you are grateful for in the last 24 hours. No worries, you're good. Or you can jot it in the chat group. Okay, the next thing we do is progress. There you go, right there. You're grateful for progress in healing marriages. That is amazing, Emily, and thank you for sharing that. So I'm going to be really honest. I used to think I ams were ridiculous. I felt stupid saying them in my mirror. And Lindsay, you okay?
Yeah, Lavelle just dropped that huge promo, and I can't even wrap my brain around it. Okay, don't even look at your email right now. I don't even know. I'm just flabbergasted.
Oh, well, okay. Lindsay, read it because my phone's down.
I don't even know how to start. It's so much. I know I can't. It's going to take me a while. Okay. Veteran PPA game, rookie PPA game, free account enrollment game, promoter upgrade package game, paid as a 200K, first time game, first time to 4K game. Like, I don't even know. So much is dropped. Like, we're fixing to be busy.
Oh, like we haven't been. I mean, I've been oblivious to stuff going around me. Hang on, I got to plug my phone in here, y'all, real quick. Sorry, you're getting a t-shirt shot here. So back to I ams really quick. I felt stupid saying them into my mirror. I felt stupid saying them out loud. And if you're in that same spot where you feel that way, guess what? I feel your pain. However, I have changed my tune. And here's the reasons why, for a couple of different reasons. I have the app I Am on my phone, and I have it set to where it sends me probably 12 to 14 different I Ams a day in different categories. There's always something positive popping into my mind throughout the day. Not only that, whatever your dreams and goals and visions are when it comes to this company, they have to have feeling attached to them. And if you're just saying, oh, I'm a good mom, I'm a good grandma, da 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 da, but there's no feelings attached to it, then these I Ams aren't going to mean anything. And I think that's why I felt dumb saying them. They didn't have the meat and potatoes behind them that they should have. So I have, at the beginning of the year, I revamped my I Ams. I really had to dig deep into who I was, and I had to actually turn those in at one point for something I was doing. That's not what every leader does. And I was told, Sandra, those aren't you. And they really weren't. They were not me. That was somebody else's vision. And so dig deep into you. Think of what your dreams, your goals, your visions are. What is the feeling like? Hi, Christy. So, you may be wanting to get to 12K so you can get that auto bonus. What's the feeling that you're going to feel when you get to that auto bonus? What is going to be that emotion you feel when you get there and having that auto bonus? What is it going to do for you? Okay. I'm going to be really transparent here. When I got my auto bonus the month before, my volume had only been $1,500. Crazy things happen in this industry. Those auto bonuses can truly change your world, but what's the feeling that goes behind it? Oh, the feeling is then the money you're going to get for your car payment, maybe you don't need that money for a car payment, but you're going to put it on to pay this bill off, da, 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 da. Maybe you've got some medical bills, hospital bills. Get those feelings behind those I Ams. So go ahead and let's jot down your three I Ams. I know you may have way more than that, but jot down your 3 I Ams that you want to just remind yourself of right now at this minute. Feel free to put any and all you want to in the chats or unmute yourself. Okay, let's see. Charlene, I'm an author. Yes, I know that's something that you want to do and want to be, and I think you are well on your way. Lavelle brand promoter, 40K, you are worthy and you are confident. Yes, ma'am, you sure are. And sometimes it is that constantly saying that we are worthy, because I think there are times that we are so hard on ourselves that we don't feel that we are worthy, and we are. The Lord has given us goals, dreams, and visions that move us beyond any kind of comfort zone and believe that we truly are worthy of all those things. All righty, so now we're going to move into our work for the day. I was listening to something the other day. We work on reach outs and so forth and so on. And, delving into your reach outs can be a little tricky. Commenting on somebody's Facebook and so forth, that's not really a reach out. It's when you get into Messenger and take it into Messenger and have those conversations, that's when it becomes a true conversation. And I've had some amazing conversations. Do you know anybody who's a flight attendant by any chance? Today's National Flight Attendant Day. Go into Messenger and wish somebody National Flight Attendant Day and ask them about where they've been traveling. I've got one that I'm doing that with, actually 2. One of them, they both have a free account, but one most recently, because I sat next to him on a plane. So it's National Flight Attendant Day. Those are reach outs that you can do. For me, they're going to end up being follow-ups to conversations that we've had. So let's go into our Instagram stories. We're going to go find some people that we can connect with, that we can comment on, and then we can go into their Instagram and 3, 2, 1 them. And we'll talk about what that is in just a second, okay? All right. So we are in Instagram stories and we are finding people that we can comment on or comment in their stories somewhere. And I'm writing this girl down because I know I need to go back and do some 3, 2, 1s with her. But right now I'm just focused on stories. And I'm going to find 3 people that I can do this with. Okay. Sometimes in your Instagram stories, the people that you're seeing right there at the very beginning, those are the people that you tend to probably comment on back and forth with the most. So scroll down a little bit and see who you can find down there. Scroll past the people that are thrivers. Okay, so I just chose 3 people that I commented on one of their stories in Messenger. You could probably do even more than that, but what you want to do is you want to make sure that you can then 3, 2, 1 these folks. You may know them over in Facebook land, and if you want to, you can go do the 3, 2, 1 in their Facebook. So Lindsay, I always get some of the 3, 2, 1s mixed up. I do 3, go like 3 pictures, comment on 2 pictures, and send 1 message. And so like you've already sent a message and you did it in Instagram stories. You can do the same in Instagram. You can go to their Instagram and like 2 of their pictures. Now, here's one of the things I want to recommend you don't do. Don't scroll back 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, because that's going to make you look like a big old honking stalker. So keep it current within just the last few days. If there's someone who you thought, well, I didn't see them in their stories, and you go look on your Instagram and they haven't posted since 2021, guess what? You're not going to be 3, 2, 1ing those folks. All right, so now I'm going to take these 3 names and I'm going to go 3, 2, 1 in Instagram. I'm only going to do one for right now because she's got so many pictures. She's getting ready to get married on Friday, and I don't get to be at the wedding. It's in California. So I'm going to go comment on a couple of those. These other two girls that I've mentioned and I've commented on in their stories, I'm going to go do theirs just a little bit later this evening. So you can kind of do it periodically so you don't look stalkerish. Am I right, Lindsay? Oh, Lindsay can't even unmute, I don't think. Hang on, let's see.
Sorry, what?
No, I just was saying that sometimes with the 3-2-1, like if you've messaged them first and you're going along and you're doing your 3 and your 2, you kind of want to space it out a little bit periodically, or at least I do, so that I don't appear to be stalkerish and it doesn't pop up within like a minute, a minute.
I say that, but I'll be honest, when I do that, I've had more people follow me back.
Really?
So I was like you and overthinking it and thinking, I don't want to do this because, like, if somebody did that to me, but that's how I get them to follow me right back, because they're like, damn, this girl, she must be interested in me. Let's see what she's got. I don't know. So I switched it up.
That's, yeah, definitely switching it up makes a difference. So I'm working on my 3 and my 2 that for the one message that I sent. And the one girl that I did the one message, she's already liked my reply. And she's commented. She sent me sad face and a heart because I don't get to be at the wedding. But her mama friend requested me the other day. So and that mama, yeah, I've got my sights, These are things that I typically do in the morning. I had my grandkids from the very get-go this morning, and I got up early, but I didn't get every single thing done before they got here. And they are 18 months apart. So yeah, they keep me hopping. This is why you have children in your, not in your 50s. But so typically I usually already have this part done, and now I'm doing my follow-up. So now let's go to follow-ups. So I want you to go into your messenger in Facebook. Okay. Who are some people that you had conversations with yesterday that you can now go answer? Maybe you've seen where they've answered you back. And I don't tend to open up a message in Messenger until I know I can go answer it, because there's nothing that irritates me more than when I see that somebody's opened up the message, I see their little picture of their face looking at the message, and they don't answer me. Okay. They're probably busy. I'm just going to say they're busy, but it's just kind of rude if I can't not only open the message and answer it right away. So let's do our follow-ups this way. A mama from one of my former students, Lindsay, are you over there trying to figure out that promo? A mama of one of my former students messaged me yesterday, and she saw something I had posted, and she and I have been having this big old long conversation since yesterday. We've gone back probably back and forth 5 times each. Yeah, this lady has a free account. I'm not done with this.
No, you're not. When you see the promo, you're going to keep working. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm like, who do I need to? Well, first I'm finishing my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s. And just remember, we have an auto ship coming up too. So I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
And I just thought I was ahead of the game. What the heck?
So I do tend to get up in the morning, and I don't know what your schedules are like, but in the morning I get up, I put on my armor of God so that no matter what chinks away at me, it doesn't chink at me. Now, if I am tired and somebody says something, I really have been working hard on my mindset, my own personal growth development, so that nothing gets to me. But every now and then, y'all, we are tired. We're human. We get tired, and we can be emotional. And so the other day, something kind of got to me just a little bit. But I was like, you know what? I was listening to something and it talked about growth opportunities. And I was like, you know what? I was exhausted. Y'all, we were painting the deck. It was 90 degrees, humid as crap. And I was done for. If I had been sitting in my cool house, I would have taken it completely a different way. But that's how we grow. So I do that first. Then I do my reach outs, my birthday reach outs and things like that. Then I spend throughout the day doing my follow-ups in my messenger. So when we get together on Wednesday nights, sometimes we are kind of finishing up some things that we typically have started in the morning. I don't typically start my reach outs on a Wednesday night or in the evening. I start them early in the morning so that I can then have continual follow-ups throughout the day. I do not open up my phone, open up Messenger until I know I've got the time to do those things. I used to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Not anymore. Not anymore. I'm working smarter, not harder. If you work better by a schedule and you are staying at home, give yourself a schedule. You know, I used to live by a lesson plan because I taught for 26 years. I had my leaders suggested, Sandra, make yourself a lesson plan for what your time is each and every single day. And if you need that in order to stay productive, do that. Busy people get stuff done. It's when we have all this time to lollygag around that we tend to piddle time away, so to speak. And so being intentional with your day and what your schedule is and so forth is so key. All right, so I'm going to message on one more person. Follow up. Okay, are you in your, they always talk about, you know, are you open for business? Are you in your Facebook? Are you in your social media? I need to get more in Snapchats. I don't know Snapchat very well. Are you in your Instagram? Are you in your, I don't do Twitter anymore. Are you in your social media accounts? Do people know that you're open? Are you showing your life and sprinkling your thrive in? truly case in point where you never know who's watching. I get on and I do live videos periodically, probably like 2 or 3 times a week. I'll do live videos in my Facebook or over in my Instagram. They're about different topics. You know, we've got our fives, the things that we are, you know, that we know. I guess I used to talk to my second graders and say the things that you know and like a lot, you know, the things that you know the most about and so forth. Those fives are kind of like that for you. And then in Instagram, you're supposed to niche it down. Oh, I'm going to be honest, y'all, I haven't been able to niche it down because I can't pinpoint one thing that is me. I'm too many pieces. I'm like an onion. You peel a layer back and oh, look what she can do here. So for me, niching down to one thing is like incredibly hard. So go show all of those things that you are, and people are going to be watching. You would not believe when I send a birthday message, because I go into Messenger and send the birthday message. I'll usually do my voice clip, send a cute little picture. I do not sing people happy birthday, even though I can sing. I don't. If you got a great voice, go for it, knock yourself out. Hold on, lost my train of thought, and I even took to expand. Hang on. Sorry, y'all. What was I just saying? Oh my word. Those kids have sucked the life out of me. Geez.
About niching down.
Thank
Not
you.
being able
Thank
to
you.
niche down.
Thank you. Thank you, Charlene.
Yes.
Charlene. Okay. Thank you, dear. Okay. So when you are doing all of these things and then you're in your messenger and you're responding to people and you're talking about this, that, or the other, you would be surprised at how many people tell you, oh my gosh, I love seeing your posts. Nobody comments. I love seeing your inspirational posts. Hey, I love it when you do a video about cooking, blah, 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 blah. I messaged a lady last week. I saw her son at the Y. I had him in kindergarten many, many moons ago. I was sharing with her a conversation that he and I had in which he had absolutely touched my heart. This young man is like 21, 22 years old. He still loves his kindergarten teacher. And so I was sharing that with her and she was like, oh my gosh, she was like, you have no idea how much it means to me to hear that. And she said, by the way, I love all of your lives you do in Facebook. She never comments. I didn't even know she was really and truly active on Facebook. People are paying attention. I messaged a girl from home the other day and we were talking about something. I don't know. She was on my heart and I just sent her a message. I noticed her mama is moving out of her house after like 40 some odd years. And I said, oh my gosh, I remember going to your mama's house with you, you know, da, 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 da. It's out in the country. It's beautiful. And so she just started sharing all of these different things with me. We haven't gotten to talk in about a year. And she said, I don't know why I shared all of that with you, but I know your heart. Y'all, each one of these faces on here, your friends, your people know your heart. And when you're sending those messages that are sincere and it doesn't have a thing to do with Thrive in there, they know your heart. That's why they're drawn to you. We had several other conversations and she and I had chatted a couple of years ago or so about Thrive. She couldn't do it right then because she was going through some treatments for some stuff. And then all of a sudden, like she pops up a message. She goes, hey, when you come home next week, can we talk about Thrive? Y'all, get in there, send those messages. We know that the world is going nutballs. People need to know you care. They don't give a crap about what you know until they know that you care about them. They don't care about your product. They want to know that you care about them, but you've got to be intentional about it. You've got to be you, you've got to be strong. You've got to show the real and true you. Don't go try to be somebody else. And the people who joined you in this industry, they joined you. They didn't join you because of so-and-so that might be your upline, 3, 4, 5 uplines removed. They joined because of you. Keep that in the forefront of your mind. It is so easy to forget. And y'all, these people want to be led the way that we want to be led. Get in there and let's lead them. And every single one of us can do it. And if you're in your head, you got to get out. Okay, you got to get out. I was sharing a book with someone today that I have read over and over. One of the conversations I've been having back and forth with this one lady, she just popped back in. Okay, this is probably about the 10th message back and forth between the two of us in 2 days, y'all. If you've not ever read this book, go read it. Bottom of the Pool by Andy Andrews. I talk about this book all the time. Some of y'all have read it. If you've got it, if you want to get it on Audible, it is a fast read. I actually read almost all of it on an airplane at one point. Look at how many things spoke to me in this book. Do you see those tabs? I go back and I periodically flip at those tabs to see if I'm having kind of one of those days where something's chinking at me. Trying to chink at my armor, or dig away at it, whatever. I will open this up and I'll be like, this is why I'm doing what I do. So Andy Andrews also wrote The Butterfly Effect. If you've ever read that book, it's a super short, skinny little book. If you need a professional development or personal development book and you're like, some of these things are too deep, this is not too deep, even though it's called Bottom of the Pool. We've got auto ships coming out on the 5th. Let's go into our team page. Oh, we have 7 minutes left. Okay. Let's go into our cloud. And typically we tend to check rate of run and so forth. It is the first of the month, but I want you to think about what you want your volume to be at the end of the month. I had a goal for last month, and it was probably the lower end of my range of goal, but I had been missing that for a little bit. And I knocked it out of the ballpark. I went beyond a little bit of that lower range goal. So I've got my goal written down for the month, get it divided out so that you know where you need to be at such and such a time. But let's go take a look and see who has auto ships for the 5th. We want to make sure that we are having real and meaningful conversations with these people. You may have a customer that does not chat with you very often because of their job being so busy. I have one right now that she is now starting her 3rd month of Thrive. She does not respond to me very often, but the other day, I sent her a message well in advance of her auto ship coming out. I said, sister, you've now been thriving for 2 months. I said, let's chat about your DFTs. You've been using the Premium Lifestyle DFT. We do have 4 others. This is what they do, XYZ. Which one of these are you thinking is maybe something that you're wanting with your busy schedule and so forth? And she wanted burn. She's like, I need to boost my metabolism. So when you make those suggestions to them and explain to them what their options are, maybe they've been thriving doing vanilla for life, forever and a day. Hey, have you tried the such and such? Whatever. Give them suggestions. All right, so we are in our team page now, going to my team, scrolling down and clicking on my customers. Go all the way across. And on the very last column, you'll see where it says next auto ship. Double click that at the top. And it will show you who has an auto ship on the 5th of June. Okay, now I don't have anyone that has one in the 5th of June, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at people also who have not ordered in the last 3 months. And I'm going to be sending them some messages. I'm not going to say, hey, are you ready to thrive again? I'm going to make sure I'm intentional within in their Facebook, in their Instagram, and commenting on their stories. So I'm going to make sure that I'm just being intentional, and then we will go from there. So get these names written down for the 5th. And if you don't have anybody on the 5th, check the 10th. I usually fill this out at the beginning of the month, but things can change. So I'm constantly checking it. All right, we have 4 minutes left. I have chatted. We have done work. Is there anything that anybody has thoughts-wise that they want to share? Feel free to unmute. Miss Christy, we're excited that you joined us, and Miss Emily this evening. Oh, shoot, we didn't get a picture before Miss Emily jumped off. I don't know if anybody got a picture. So, okay, say cheese. Anybody have anything that they want to share? Okay, hang on, Charlene. I think I got your composite. Okay, good. Lindsay, any last thoughts before we pop off?
Just the fact that I think you're going to be happy that you've been working your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you've never hit 4K, there's $1,000 cash and $1,000 credit on the line. Golly, I don't even know, y'all. There's so much happening, so many awesome things that they just launched. So the fact that you're sitting here working your business and that you've been working your business is for times like this. And if the promo is overwhelming you like it is me, who cares? Just go work your business. Go do your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, your reach outs. Go do the things you know to do each and every day, and then it will all fall into place. I think that's the most important thing. So when you go and open it, you're going to be like, what the what? But you'll be fine. So that's it. Just work your biz.
Exactly. And you're going to be working your business no matter whether there's a promo or not. If there's a promo coming out and you're scrambling thinking, oh, who am I going to talk to? Who am I talk to? Then you haven't been working your business. And honey, I can say that because that's been me before. When a promo comes out, I'm like, well, how am I going to hit this? But I've been working my business solid. And y'all don't take time off. You maybe can take a couple of hours, but don't ever do like I did and take a month off. You constantly are rebuilding. But with that said, y'all have a great evening, and excited for y'all to be here. And next Wednesday, same face, different location. I'm coming to you from my Texas house. So I will see y'all there. Bye.